that part of the evening where we recap the whole...
We're looking at like a 16-hour egg here.
You know what I never solved? Is that if the bison goes to space... And he brings a piece of twine with him and is supposed to pull up the rest of the thing from the ball. He could just keep, because it will weigh nothing, because things don't weigh anything in space. So you can just keep pulling and pulling and pulling until the whole other end of the...
Well, things still have mass, and you still require, you have to put the energy in to move the inertia.
But once you start pulling it, it will have inertia. It will just come up into space naturally to the bison. And so, does that mean that we end up with a bison space elevator?
That was what people in the chat were saying when you said we would have the twine. And people were like, that's just a space elevator. And I'm like, no, the bison is pulling other things up.
But we know how to build those. We know how to build a space elevator.
But we've got to start with the bison cannon.
Yeah, exactly. That's the hard part of this whole thing.
Yeah. Once we get the bison cannon unlocked, we're fine.
But I think, how do
you get the bison to pull on the rope?
Carefully.
Training.
You don't just send a person into space without training them, so I wouldn't send a bison up there without training them as well. I want an astronaut-trained or cosmonaut-trained bison.
You start with the little clicky button.
Right.
So
you get the bison to associate food with something on the other end of a rope.
Yes.
Exactly.
Don't forget to genetically alter the bison to have opposable thumbs.
It doesn't need thumbs.
We've been doing this whole time. Is that how the bison pulls in the rope?
Okay, how about he has it like if we tie him to the rope and when he gets up there, he just spins. We just get him to spin.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you visualize this?
Using traction with the hooves.
Yeah.
Is this the flippers of the bison? What?
This is fun. I like
after
this.
What have we made?
This is great. I like that we were all, the whole couch was doing this for a second. It was excellent. I was really happy about this.
Yeah, they'll have flippers after, because, we're basing things on the fish cannon.
Right, so we've
Everyone's gonna need a little bit of work.
We've engineered a merbison. That's what you're saying, is that we have a giant, furry, big lump, a spherical bison that has a tail that it swims with and flippers.
Things naturally form
That's
spheres
called
in
a
space.
platypus.
Yeah.
I feel like trying to get going in for we're funding our space elevator.
Right.
Stage 1 is the merbison part.
Yes.
And people are like, wait, I thought you were doing a space elevator. It's like, yeah.
We're
this is
getting
part of
to
it.
that.
Yeah. And it's like, what does that have to do? It's like, look, do you know how to make a space elevator? No.
I'm saying we have solved this problem, obviously.
We have solved for space elevator.
And we have CRISPR. We can edit genes. CRISPR, we have to do that part.
Our CRISPR's full of beer. We can't use the CRISPR.
We have a CRISPR full of beer, and if we get the bison to drink enough beer, it'll grow flippers.
That's why we're stuck on this step right now. Because our CRISPR is full of beer.
Yeah.
Speaking of steps, in about 10-ish minutes, I believe we're going to take the stream offline to transition between the shifters.
We shall, yes.
We were told that it was every day.
Step 2 is actually bison cannon.
Oha, Yasumi. That's what I see.
Well, no, that's step 0 is the bison cannon, because we're just scaling up the fish cannon that already works.
Oh, okay. I thought
It's
that
like
we'd
a
figure out the
0.5
bison
step.
first, and then scale up the cannon.
Yeah,
That way we don't have just a cannon sitting there waiting while we
Yeah, the question is,
fix
is
the
it
bison.
more important to get the cannon powerful enough to shoot fish into space, and then make it work with bison, or do you first get the cannon so that it shoots bison, but only up to over the dam or whatever the cannon normally does?
Right.
And then you work on the merbison.
Well, we've got to start with the fish cannon. That's just proof of concept to get investors.
We don't even have to do this with North American bison. The water buffalo exists.
Why didn't we think of water buffalo?
Crack that thing wide open,
Started
Beej.
with a water buffalo.
This is after 30 years of research.
Yeah. Wait.
We
Later,
buffalo.
research.
We sunk millions of
Wasted.
dollars into this R&D already.
We're too deep in it.
Fine. Okay.
We've got to have the merbison.
We need to get the contract with the government.
Right. And we have to use local bison, so we can't go out to find water buffalo. We have to use North American bison.
We can't import the water buffalo.
It's because water buffalo are unionized already.
Yeah.
Oh, they'll want eggs.
That's good.
Old donut problem.
We can
over
just
here.
give them one egg and they can eat it forever.
What if we put the egg in space?
We launched an egg into space.
A big egg gate.
Egg around the Earth.
Just a ring, like Saturn. It's just like a ring.
So that everyone can have egg.
See, I went the wrong way and said the egg goes in and out the bison
No.
in a ring.
If it spins fast
No, that's
enough,
how
you
it
can
works
achieve
with
gyroscopic
suck-up.
stability,
Oh yeah.
right?
And there's just one chicken or whatever up there.
Just
No, we need 2.
We need
Or-
2.
Right.
Yeah,
So we
clearly.
can repopulate.
Come on, Paul.
Wait, was the chicken or the egg up there first?
oh. And it's cold in space, so the egg will stay fresh for a very long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
At one point, we were talking about training bison, and I just got the idea of the bison in the spinning vomit comet thing.
Just a mess. Leave the GoPro on. Let us see it.
This is very much like, I can imagine this in like, Futurama or something, but just like the scientists all watching and be like, why are we doing this again? I lost track a little while ago.
Step 1.
2 words, Paul. Tenure.
Right. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we have to present at a number of conferences per year.
Yeah.
This obviously reminds me a lot of the LHC sketch that we did a long time ago.
Oh.
That was when the LHC was a big thing, and then we had a whole...
It's still a big thing.
Yeah.
Well, it is still a big thing, but it was very much
That's
in the
what Dell
news,
stands
and then
for.
we had a whole thing about then the news is like talking to the scientist, and he's like, what do you think about the rumor that this could cause black holes? It's like, well, I can't imagine how would you make black holes with hamsters? And you guys are like, wait, what? And they're like, yes, here at the Large Hamster Collider.
Oh, I remember that video now.
I like that video a lot, especially since somebody we were like, sorry, I can't talk anymore. We're just about to do a test, and we got a fan who had a hamster. We just have like a shot of like a hamster like being loaded into like a hamster ball.
Blat sound effect at the end, though.
Yeah, and the like, even though it's supposed to be like fired at the speed of light or whatever.
Wait, is the egg hard-boiled or not? Because they spin at different rates.
That's true. That's important.
Yeah.
Preposition egg.
The I believe we had confirmation actually. Somebody emailed us who's I think their father or something worked on the LHC, worked at the LHC, and
Right.
showed them the video.
Oh, good.
Highly amusing.
So if the eggs spin at different rates, that means that you could have an up egg, a down egg,
Charm and strange?
charm, strange, top and bottom egg.
I mean, we definitely have some strange eggs.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely,
top and
yeah.
bottom egg are the same egg.
Yeah, the places that I hang out on Mastodon, you hear a lot about top and bottom eggs.
Do you think you can stand a donut egg on its end during an eclipse?
If you spin it fast enough on its side,
Oh yeah,
It's like you see both sides of it at the same time.
like when you're spinning a coin.
it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Inception.
And probably soft boiled so you can get the dippy.
Oh,
You gotta
Yeah.
have the dippy.
you gotta have the dippy.
As a quick note for folks watching, as mentioned, we will be taking the stream down, and it'll be down for just a couple minutes while we do some quick vacuuming in here. I think is the plan.
Yeah, I think they want to clean it up after us.
Sweep out all the eggs.
They'll never find them all.
Oh,
There's some hair too.
Definitely
All the-
challenge
all the
future
There
clown
chefs.
is a bag of hair.
Yeah.
Definitely challenge them to find our eggs.
Suckle the egg clown.
Been laying eggs all over the place.
And then eating the egg, and then laying the egg, and then eating
Even
the
we
egg,
don't know how
and
many
then
eggs there
laying
are.
the egg.
A couple